The new movie, Stronger, it's going to shock and inspire you. Now, it's the real-life story of Jeff Bauman. Jeff lost both of his legs in 2013 during the Boston Marathon bombings. Now, the film, it shocks you because you see what life is really like for a brand new amputee dealing with the aftermath. You see him fall out of bed one morning when he forgot he can't walk anymore. Oh, wow. It's all new to him. Jake Gyllenhaal stars in the film, and he explains how he prepared to take on the role. Jake, I read that you love to rehearse, but how do you even begin to rehearse playing someone who was thrust into the national spotlight, survived a major attack?
For me, it wasn't really about rehearsing the scenes themselves. It was really about just spending time with him. And over time, I think we share more of ourselves, and you learn more. So to me, it was really just about that and getting it right. And you know, I knew that I would never be able to get it fully right, or I would never be able to get nearly as close to the pain and the struggle that he went through, and what this, you know, injury did to his life and his family and all that. But I tried my darndest. So
what's that, Jeff?
So he did a good job.
He did. You approve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there at the finish line for you. I'm gonna make a big sign for you.
Doesn't show up for anything. And then he shows up.
When I think about what I know of your life, here you are at the Boston Marathon to root on a girl you're trying to win back. And you're hit by these attackers, but you survive.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture that captures the nation and you become a hero. And your story is just being told through this movie so beautifully. What does it all mean for you?
Well, I don't really reflect on it, I guess. I don't think about it. It's just like part of my life. I'm not gonna like get into the movie business and that's just part of it. And I just take it as it comes, and then I go home and I'm a dad. I just take everything in stride, and just try to focus on my recovery and keep myself mentally healthy.
Where are you with the recovery?
It's just all mental right now. It's dealing with my trauma and you know, working hard at that. It's something that I really didn't do the first couple of years. I focused on my physicalities and getting up and walking my first couple of years.
Jake, how do you play someone? When I was watching the movie, the parts of the film where it's in your face, you don't sugarcoat, you know, what happened to you. And there are parts in the film where you just see a thump and Jake is on the floor.
Yeah.
Tell me about those scenes, because you obviously have legs. There's obviously a lot of camera work at play here, but you have the emotion coming out of you.
Yeah, I think there's this constant responsibility throughout the whole shoot. It was just trying to do service to, as best I could, to the real guy and everything that he went through, all the stories that we learned, all the things that are in the movie that happened to Jeff, things like falling out of bed and not consciously remembering that he had lost his legs and then falling on his face and things like that. Those moments, you know, were important to show, and all that pain. I mean, to me, there's some part of me always that felt a little fraudulent because I knew I'd never be able to get to the real thing. And I think sort of that sense always drove me farther, made me, you know, work harder, and, you know, but you can never really get close to the real thing, and I knew that always, but to do service was everything.
I read that you were on your way to a casino when you got the call that this book is going to be made into you're in the top 2% of books that are turned into a movie. Do you feel like you hit the jackpot as far as your testimony being shared with the world?
Yeah, I feel extremely lucky, but you know, more lucky that I got to work with this team of people. And I had a good team with the book and with Brett Witter and my agent Anthony and everyone at Grand Central, fabulous people. And then I got an awesome team with the movie. And I just feel really blessed and lucky that I got that opportunity. And, you know, it's just everyone did such a great job.